Why was it important for you to bring a little laughter and a little positivity to Netflix with this new special?
Oh, it's purely selfish reasons. I couldn't think, I was going to tour the world for 18 months. I needed to feel good. So I thought, I'll bring my audience on for a ride. Yeah. Let's all feel good together.
I love that. So kind of give us a tease. When people decide to watch this and they're listening to the jokes and getting the vibe, like what are they laughing about? What kind of stories are you telling?
Well, I'm telling stories about how I got engaged, and my proposal was not great on paper, not great in person. And, a little bit about my relationship with my spouse lady, Jenna, as I call her. She's also my producer. She directed the special. It's a collaboration or a hostage situation, I'm not sure.
Right. But that's seriously perfect. And you got to film this at a really cool location. Can you tell us about that?
I can. It's the Sydney Opera House. It's where I filmed my first special, Nanette, so I thought we'll bring a feel-good show back there, cleanse the air, do a bit of sage, you know what I mean?
Knowing that you might be making someone's day by watching this or just making them feel good, like how special does that make you feel?
Well, it's something special. Hey, there's a plug. It's, that's a nice thing to be able to do. I've done the opposite. I've done shows where people sit down and go, this is a good time, and it's awful. This is paying it back, It's a little thank you to my fans.
I love that. Well, you have another special under your belt. The big question is, what are we manifesting? This is just the first half of the year, so what else do we have in the works at the moment?
Look, I'm just going to vibe Pride. Just at home, just sort of go about my normal routine and just go, yeah, proud.
Any advice for anybody out there that might be going through a tough time and might decide, I see this inspiration through Netflix, I see these funny people that are in my community on these specials, like it gives them the courage to come out. Any advice that you would want to give them?
When you come out, you're always coming out, That's it. So don't worry if it's not great the first time. It might hurt, but you'll keep having to come out. So That made that sound a lot like losing your virginity there, didn't I? But, oh well, I guess.
You never forget your first. You could throw that in there too if you wanted to.
I could, but you did it, so we're a double act now.
Exactly. Okay, so let's create a special together. Okay. I've never been to Sydney, so maybe we could do a little, maybe like a podcast moment or something like that. That could be cute.
Okay, a podcast moment special.
Yeah. Whatever comes naturally.
Yeah, I don't think there are enough podcasts at the moment. I think there's a real gap in the market there. We could really fill that.
No, I agree. And it's kind of funny that we're talking about other projects. I'm curious. You have this special coming out. Obviously, that's the big thing. Any other projects in the works right now that we should probably know?
Well, I've got a second special with Netflix coming out later in... Oh, no, I don't know when it's coming out. We're making it later in the year. September, October. We're filming in the UK. It's a line-up show, another comedy special, and I'm... trying to find, as we speak, a stage full of genderqueer artists from around the world.
That's amazing. I mean, you're quite literally a trailblazer, honestly. Like, I think about there's not a lot of people that have probably put that on their bucket list to achieve at the moment. So thank you for giving voices to those people.
Yeah, my pleasure. My pleasure. I'm just thinking about trails and blazing them. It's a good time.
I love it. Well, this was so much fun. I mean, seriously, congratulations on this special. I can't wait to see what's next for you. So thanks for taking the time.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Of course. Out Loud at WeHo Pride is the flagship musical festival and concert experience of WeHo Pride Weekend. The festival is returning to West Hollywood Park with a star-studded, high-energy lineup celebrating and advocating for queer voices in music. Headlining performances from Grace Jones, Orville Peck, Passion Pit, and Carly Rae Jepsen, and over 30 LGBTQIA+ artists will kick off Pride season.